Today, we're going to talk about a real life experience. It's Monday, and I have a issue in regards to teachers that are mean to other children, yet still teaching children. So, how does one teacher decipher when they can be mad at a child? Because you work with kids all day long. Do you think it's fair that this teacher should go off on children and yet still be responsible for your children? I personally don't think it's fair. I personally think that they should put something down that if you have a conflict more than once,
especially if you get arrested for that conflict.
Especially if you get arrested for the conflict, that you should no longer be a teacher.
Yes, and you shouldn't be teaching at all, even at a public school if you have a record.
Especially when they're underage, like majorly under, like we're talking toddler. So that's the topic today. Whether or not you feel as though what you should do as a parent. I personally, the moment I find out, I call the school. What'd you do?
Call the school. Mom, what'd you do?
Don't show your face, Mom, because it happens to be...
Mom, what would you do?
I'm going
to call the school and see if they know.
I definitely think that you should call the school and see if that they know.
Because we don't know what happens in the classroom if my mom's at work, I'm at home waiting for her to get my little sister. How am I supposed to know what that teacher would do to my little sister if she hits her or whatever? Because little kids won't tell people that usually.
Right. And this teacher actually has confronted a teenager a few years ago. Told him that he was stupid. Had to go to court for it. And obviously it was settled out of court. Let alone this same teacher turns around and yells at her own children out in public. So if she's under a watchful eye at school, how is she conducting herself with the kids?
That is true, because I don't think if the school knew that she did this, she wouldn't have a job right now.
I'm like, we're going to take a vote. We want likes, what we should do on our end here. I think that we're going to go ahead and we're going to call the school, and then we're going to provide the court documents. School needs to know what's going on here.
Because I highly doubt that if some parents would watch this video, if you were watching, I think you would feel the same way, and I don't think you would want your kids in the classroom with someone that lays their hand on kids or anybody else.
Right. I mean, there's supposed to be a zero tolerance for bullying, right?
And school's supposed to be a safe zone from outside world stuff.
Right. And I'm a parent. So I know, first and foremost, like, my kid is number one. I take care of my kid. I don't, do anything to harm them or to belittle them. And when you can see this teacher do this to her own children, I mean, it's the same story. Roll credits.
Yes, it is.